Yeah, we can hear you.
Damn, I can't hear you.
We're going live.
I'll leave you come back.
Welcome to the house, the one they talking about, word of mouth, the boxing playhouse, without a doubt. All the latest and greatest boxing news, that's what it's all about.
What's up? This is Sakura A and Emilio Santana.
So,
We're here with Mr. Wiliams Sr. himself, 100%. And he's also got 150% live in effect right now at the UFC Fight Pass in Biloxi, Mississippi. What's up, guys? What's up, guys?
What's up?
Hey,
There we go.
how's
What's
it
going on?
going?
Hey, it's almost showtime.
Well, we gotta check you out. I mean, we were excited for you. We know the fight is coming up in a few seconds, and we just wanted to wish you good luck in person.
I appreciate that. Yep. A couple more minutes. It's almost that time.
Hey, listen, just to give y'all a heads up. So Mike's opponent had changed. So his fight's not going to be on the TV portion, but they're going to show his fight on Roy Jones's Facebook page and Instagram page.
Okay.
okay.
All right, guys. So you got to head over to Roy Jones Jr. Boxing Promotion, their Facebook page, and is it IG as well?
Yep. No. Roy Jones, his personal IG and Facebook.
Oh, his personal page. Okay, so go to
Roy Jones Jr.
Roy Jones Jr. Official. So
Yep.
that's the name of Roy Jones Jr.'s page, and you'll see Mr. Michael Wiliams Jr. 150, baby.
What round,
Wanna
Mike?
know?
What round?
Yes, sir.
What
Appreciate
round,
y'all.
Mike?
Yeah, what round?
Oh, what round? I don't know. I don't know. Whatever happens, you feel me? Whatever happens.
Second and third.
Second or third, Mike?
That's the way you do it. That's how you turn. That's how you get UFC Fight Pass.
Exactly.
You know we know you're gonna have a great highlight reel on this one. And Mike, tell us what you've been doing to prepare for this fight.
I mean, just hard work and training, you know, dedication like I always do. It really nothing special, different. Always working hard. So same old on for each fight.
You gotta pull away a little quick.
You look very warmed up and ready to go. Well, I just wanted to know one thing. Do you have I wanted to know if you had like a special pair of, boxers you wear, or tee underneath there, or what you got that's Lucky Charm besides that nice right?
That's what I thought. I got God. Got God.
Word up.
Absolutely. And are you guys partying like you did last time? Because last time we caught up with you guys in South Carolina, and you were partying going into the ring. We had Roy Jones Jr. doing some, lyrics, hitting the mic. What's going on? Do the fans have something like that to look forward to tonight?
You just gotta watch. You just gotta watch.
I know you can do better than that. Come on, Senior. I know you can give us some info.
It's on this one. Nope. All right. See, here's the thing, y'all. We're a little sad right now because the guy that we was going to fight, he fell out. So then they found us another guy who had a winning record, and then he fell out. So as soon as Roy come back in the dressing room, he'll be able to sit down and talk with y'all. But right now, man, it won't be no celebrations. We're just gonna go ahead and get the job done.
Strictly business.
Yeah.
Strictly business
on this one. Just go ahead and get the win, 16-0, and on to the next one.
Yeah.
Mike, what kind of shoes you got on, man?
Definitely got the blueprints on.
Oh, okay.
Yes, there they go, right there. Bam.
Hey, we ain't forgot about you. We know we owe y'all shoes. We ain't forgot.
I need my pair, Mike. Size 9.
Hey, we ain't forget. Hey, listen. Just continue to talk. Roy will get in here, and Roy will be sitting here with Mike, and then y'all can get y'all questions and stuff like this. So I'm a feeling, you know what I mean? You know Mike Jr. don't be talking like that.
Yeah, we get it. He's more about business. Yeah, he about doing some things in the ring right now.
Mike, how you been, man? What you been up to?
I like how y'all. I'm good, man. You know what I mean? This right here, again, bro. We was excited about fighting Julius Dias. You know what I'm saying? He was 10-3, and we wanted to put on the show, get him up out of there, but you know. Hey, we able to still fight, you know, get this guy up out of here that we're gonna fight, man. Y'all will see.
Mike, if this fight was on a Saturday, we would have been there, man. You heard me? If this fight was Saturday, we would have been there. If this fight was Saturday,
it's all good, man. Hey, you gotta remember, Mike Jr. is only 21 years old. He got a long career. So you know what I mean, we all family. Boxing Playhouse, we all family. So, you know, y'all got a long ride with us.
Oh man, appreciate that, bro.
Oh, thanks. Yes, and you guys are fighting with some of our family too, our other family, which is William Hunter and Rite Hook Promotions. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. That's our family too. So we was really excited.
Yeah, Will was real good to us. Will was real good to us.
Okay, that's it. He better be.
Oh, hey, hold on. I'm gonna turn this camera around. Let y'all just look at Junior real quick. Check him out.
Okay.
Huh? You see him?
There you go. Oh, yeah, he got himself together now.
Right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
He ready.
Now back to me. Y'all know I'm stalling. I'm stalling to Roy gear.
Oh, that's fine. We didn't even know Roy was going to be on here, so we fine. Well, tell us something. I want to know about this father-son bond you guys got and how that works and plays into the equation. How much superpowers do you guys think it generates by the two of you guys being so close as father-son team?
Well, no matter how old he gets, that's my baby. Go ahead.
We always get that close chemistry, and we just talking. Communication is key, and we always got like a relationship outside of boxing. That makes it better.
And our arguments always end with, excuse my language, nigga, I love you.
Okay, you know how we do.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, what was that you did in that one fight, man? Did you tie your shoes, or you did something with your shoes in one fight, or you were promoting the shoes? What was that you did in that one fight? You did something.
That was
the one Tia Firmo was talking about.
Yeah, that's when I first got my shoes. So, you know, there was an opportunity to, you know, put on the show and, hey, shout them out. And I was dope in work.
You got to help us with our shoes, Mike. You got to help us with our shoes. We want a Boxing Playhouse shoe.
I got you. I'll find a way to make it work.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Absolutely. I know you got the style, and you know you and Emilio together can make a super dope shoe together.
Hey, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about who you really want to fight tonight and what happened. Were you able to just, you know, you didn't have time to prepare for this particular fight, obviously, but were you like in strategy before when you thought you were fighting this other guy? Like, did you have time to strategize?
Not really.
Oh,
I mean, it wasn't really no game playing.
Want to fill them out in the first round.
I was just going there and box, do me. Yeah, figure it out, see what I do. Because I got a lot of moves in the bag, so I was going to go in there and figure them out. So we kind of, you know, like looked at my opponent, and I mean, we kind of knew how he fought, so we was, you know, ready for that. But, you know, it's boxing, so things happen. So we was going to go in there and I got to do what I got to do.
Mike, I like when you stood in the ring, man. You stood still and just looked at your opponent. I like you. I saw one night you just stood still, man, and looked at him.
That was my last one. He was in there trying to put on the show. So I was like, I'm the wrong person to do that with. So I was going there, you know, doing things trying to make him look better.
Right. Mike, who put your outfit together? Who made your trunks?
Boom, I'm glad more content.
A guy by the name of Aaron Harrison. He got Body Kit Customs. He do all my uniforms.
Okay, wow, you looked it up.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, he got a big RJJ on the back.
Got all the sponsors.
Damn, look at you.
Man, all them sponsors.
Give me some of them sponsors. Give me some of them sponsors. You guys are doing great.
Hey, that's all right. I mean, 50%.
That's right. That's what we do, baby. 150. We don't give 100. We give 150.
Mike, you heard anything from Devin Haney lately? Has Devin Haney said anything lately?
My fault. Nah, bro, look, man. So, other than when Bill Haney called me, man, and he was just like, they don't want to fight. It was as simple as that, straight to the point. You know what I mean? And I respect that. You know, he just explained. He was like, look, man, it's a high risk, low reward for us. You know what I mean? But when you get on camera and you say things like y'all will fight anybody,
right?
We fucking falling at anybody.
Right.
So it's all good. Look, I'm dad. I'm crazy. You know, when Adrian Bronner fought that dude who was only 14-0, I reached out and tried to get Mike that fight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you fighting dudes that's 14-0, fight Mike Jr.
Right.
But it was the same thing. You know what I mean? So we just got to keep working. That's all. We got to work and build our own. Nobody's letting us ride off of them. You feel me?
Mike, you think y'all gonna have a fight this year in Florida?
I don't
say
know,
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I said say yes.
Yes, I'll be lying.
Nah, you know, it's just, you know, you just putting it out there in the universe. You just putting it in the universe.
All right, let's put it out there. Yeah, so real soon in Florida, Mike Jr. will be there. So I do know it's one fight they cooking on. They want Mike Jr. versus Elvis Rodriguez.
Ooh,
they want that.
Okay.
Ooh,
it's about time. It's time for them to step up. You know,
that's a good one right there.
They want that. Now, but look. Mike Jr. is only 21. We don't have to step up. We can keep building them for the next 2 years. Let's be honest.
Yes,
we can build them for the next 2 years.
Talking about Elvis Rodriguez, I was saying it's time for him to step up.
But he young too.
How young is he? He getting television time. They giving it.
How old is Elvis? Elvis 23.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know.
But look, they called us once before to fight Elvis, and we said yes, and the money was terrible. But when our team found out that it was more money, we asked for more money. They said no, and then they waited like a week and a half before his fight, and then called us again, and then offered us like 20 grand. You know, you should have did that in the beginning. But Shakira, you might be right. He's 25. He's 25, so you might be right. He's 25.
I just know they're giving him a lot of special ESPN time. I mean, I just know they're giving him a lot of special ESPN time. So I'm ready to see him step up the level of competition.
No, you're right. I didn't know he was 25 years old. So you was right. I'm sorry. You was right. You was right.
He was younger.
Look, y'all got to hold on, damn it. Roy is out there doing interviews. So, you know what I mean? Hold on a second. We had him in here when Emilio, Shakira took too long, man.
You told us 7:30. You told me 7:30. So
hey, listen, this boxing shit, all this is off. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know the time. I just threw it out there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, damn, you was almost right on time.
We're going to get it done. Yeah.
You almost had it right on time. It was like 15 minutes. That's all. And you had the right time.
Yeah, and he was right. Listen, right. He was in here because if you go back to our Facebook Live, we was going live. He was giving Mike Mitts. So he was in here. So after the first fight, they came in here and snatched him up. So you know that was priority. But he'll
Yeah.
as soon as they start up the second fight, he'll be in here. We just
Okay.
we just probably be on here for another 10 minutes. But hey, we family, man. Y'all in here with us.
Well,
Hey,
we just
appreciate
appreciate
that,
it. We
Mike.
appreciate you trying to make sure that we got to see and wish Wiliams a good fight and show love to us like that. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate you. Now listen, this is when y'all gotta be the super journalists that y'all are and reporters. Y'all need to ask us some damn questions.
He wanted us to ask him some more questions. Oh my goodness. Hold on, this phone is ringing.
Go ahead.
I was making weight, Mike.
We need to burn some time. Go ahead. Get personal,
I was
man.
making weight.
Making weight. We asked about him making weight.
Yeah.
Did he have any issues with making weight yesterday, or was it easy peasy, baby?
It was easy. I thought it was easy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always close to my fighting weight anyway, so I never really had to cut that much.
Mm.
When we talked to you
Next
last,
question, please.
when we talked to you last, you were saying that you do watch some, old footage and boxing, for boxers. Anybody new that you've been watching lately that caught your attention as far as like a past boxer?
No, not really. This is one kid I was watching. His name was Michael Williams Jr. I watch his Playhouse.
Oh my God.
And I got Roy.
You're gonna start being like me and Mark Reyes Jr., where we just try to like catch him with a question and put him off, so he might not know the question. I'm trying to catch him.
Mike, you stay pretty busy. How many fights you think you're gonna have this year, man? I know you just fought like 4 weeks ago.
I don't know. We're just gonna see how things go, how these fights turn out. That's gonna dictate what we do.
Right.
I don't know, maybe four this year. You know what I mean? If we can get them to 18-0, yeah.
That's that magic number. 18-0, that's the magic number.
Yeah, 18 is cool, but then when you get to 18, then guess what else becomes a magic number? 20. You know what I'm saying? So 20 is that jackpot. 20 is that jackpot number where promoters gotta pay Junior for his services. You know what I'm saying? Right. If you don't want to sign him and if you don't want to sign Mike Jr. and give him a great deal, you're gonna pay him anyway because of his record, and then he come with Roy Jones and all that good shit. So you know what I mean? 20-0, you know what I mean? I mean he even when he was 13-0, we had some decent numbers for a kid who was only freaking 19 years old. You know what I mean? Somebody offering you 25 grand and you only 19. That's some good money. Nobody offered me 25 grand when I was 19. I didn't box either. Right? But, that's some good. I can imagine when I was 18, 19 years old. Bottom line, 25 grand is a lot of fucking money for.
Yeah, I mean, he done broke a barrier.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He done broke the black man barrier, Yeah. 25.
So the money, the money is there for him. The money is there for him. It ain't going nowhere. He just gotta stay focused, and of course he does. He's not in trouble, and by the will of God, he doesn't get injured. So
right.
Okay, well, you had a question.
I'm gonna say, Mike, I want to see Mike Jr. on that new boxing video game, Mike. That esports boxing club.
That would be dope.
I want to see you on there.
Yeah, I think you might make the cut too. You gotta get that UK money.
The UK.
Yo, you know what? You talked the UK game. They reached out to us already.
Okay.
They did.
I
think that's not EA Sports.
No, it's esports.
Right? Esports.
It's esports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, we'll take it. But I want the fight. What was Fight Night under? EA.
Fight Night was on EA.
That's the old brand. EA Sports.
This
They don't want to do a new boxing game until they seen that esports from the UK was doing it.
Yeah,
No,
WBC behind them, Mike.
Shakira. Now Shakira EA Sports was doing it first though.
Right, but they wouldn't give us another game. We wanted a new game, and they kept putting it off
10 years.
for 10 years. That game is fight hot. What is it? Fight.
What?
The game. The name of the boxing.
Some shit.
Fight night.
Fight Night. That series is like 10 years old. We wanted a new game.
Yeah, they ain't done one in 10 years.
Right. So esports
but
coming out with one. I was saying esports came out with one, and now all of a sudden EA Sports wants to think about actually giving us the game.
I think esports they cater to the UK though.
But they got a lot of American fighters they adding too, Mike.
Yeah.
And they got the WBC behind them and Ring Magazine.
Yeah.
Okay, no,
It's
listen,
more than just UK.
I ain't knocking it because hey, look, y'all show is big, so I'm definitely not knocking it. I'm just.
Well, I like they got
hey,
real
listen,
belts. You know, they're gonna have the real WBC belt up there. You know, they got MRJ is on there. They signed him for it. They got some of the
they got the legends.
The legends. They got Sugar Ray Robinson, Joe Lewis, Rocky Marciano. Who else was
Floyd Patterson.
Oh, Floyd Patterson.
Jack Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah, they got like the Legend series. So, you know, they serious about what they about to come out
with.
You
said Jack Johnson on there?
Yeah, they got some legends they just added.
We're gonna see, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, this game gonna blow up, Mike.
I can't wait. We'll see, because I know they've been working on this. Huh?
I said this game gonna blow up. A lot of people starting to get involved with it.
No, I wanted to, bro. I wanted
to.
Okay.
I just know they've been working on this game for some years now.
Don't get it mixed up with that other game, round for round.
Yeah, you might be talking about round for round. They were the ones they've been trying for a while.
Yeah, round for round was messing around for 4 years.
I think I am getting mixed up with them. Yeah, bro. That is them. That's them. You're right. Hey, look.
Well,
check
Mike,
this out.
if they wanted you on the
Stay
Mike
right there.
Jr. Oh, okay.
Huh?
I was gonna ask
right
Mike
there.
Jr. if they
as soon
did.
as Roy, hey, listen. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask if Mike Jr. was gonna be on the game. What colors would he have to go with? The blue or the red?
Probably both.
I probably the blue. I like blue better.
The blue? Oh, okay. We got that blue. All right. Okay. Now, the last question we wanted to ask you.
Hey, listen.
Warmed up.
Now go ahead.
We know you got to get warmed up. So my last question to you is, Mike, do you love Boxing Playhouse?
Oh, that's a fact. I do. I absolutely do, man. Y'all always show love and support. So how can I not like y'all or love y'all?
Hey, we appreciate that,
that's
Mike.
so sweet.
Hey, listen, this is what I'm gonna do. Stay in position. As soon as Roy get in, I'll go back, I'll click the link, and then you can talk to Mike and Roy and on their coaching and fighter chemistry. All right.
Okay.
Sure. Can we see you and Mike doing some mitts?
Yeah. He already warmed up already though.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hey, that's cool. Yeah, we'll be
standing by. We're gonna keep talking.
When Roy. Yeah, when Roy, Roy's still out there talking? Yeah, he on lock. So look, as soon as he get back in, I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna text you now. As soon as you see now, and then I'm gonna go in the group. We back on.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Thanks so much.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, and good luck.
All right, babe.
Well, that was very cool. I mean, who takes our time right before their fight to give Boxing Playhouse that exclusive time? I'm really appreciative. What about you?
Oh, most definitely. You know, anytime, you know, Mike Jr., Mike Sr., they cool people, you know, took the time to holler at us, you know, Roy out there. So I'm sure they're gonna pop back on and we could chat with Roy for a minute before this fight. So much love to Team Williams, 150%. You did. So tonight it's going down in Biloxi, Ty Tomlin on the card. It's gonna be a good night for some young fighters.
Yeah, definitely. I personally am excited for all of the boxers that we know on the card that's getting a chance to shine. And even Roy Jones Jr. himself having the fight, Wiliams fight on his Facebook page and his IG personal page shows just how much he's dedicated and believes in Wiliams Jr. What you think?
Oh man, most definitely. Roy sees a lot of promise in young Mike Williams. You see the flash, the speed, the reflexes, something that that made him a superstar. I think he sees a lot of that in himself in young Mike Williams. So that's why Roy, if it wasn't there, Roy wouldn't be wasting his time. So you definitely see some talent in Mike Williams. I see a lot of talent in Mike Williams too. So
yeah,
we on the ride with this journey. To watch him grow and eventually lead to a world title.
Absolutely. I mean, like you said, the thing that Senior was saying that really stuck with me is just, Mike Jr. is young. Yeah, he is only 21. I mean, he does have a longevity that a lot of boxers and that they would want. They would want to have that attention. And I know for him, not being picked up by a major promotional company, it might be the best thing because you could be a free agent and kind of flow in between all of these different promotional banners that seem to have difficulties working with each other.
I think that's the route to go. I see a lot of young fighters. I even see Teofimo Lopez wants to be a free agent. I think he has one more fight, under, with his promotion. I don't know if he's the top rank, but he has one more fight and it looks like he wants to, be a free agent. So that's a good thing where you can make fights and you ain't got to be dealing with these different promotionals. And, I think that's the thing that Roy Jones, that's another thing you probably picked up from Roy Jones, being a free agent.
That's true.
And you don't have to be on the other side of the fence. You're right in the middle there that we can negotiate with all these different promotions the way it should be, really.
You're absolutely right. And that is a trick that, having a legend like Roy Jones Jr., he's able to let you know that this is exactly what you should be doing. Mm. Like you can make a difference. You can decide to do your career a different way and change paths. It don't have to be where you are signed specifically with one high promotion or another one. Just as long as you have protections, a lot of boxers need to do different research to find out exactly how being independent can work for you or also work against you. Right. So you need to know the benefits of having someone, a boxing promoter from a certain area or from your area support you in what you're doing and being able to maneuver on your behalf versus trying to go in as, independent and, without certain protections that, having somebody like a local promoter, at least a Florida promoter or a North Carolina promoter can bring to you. But I'm sure with Senior on Wiliams' side, it's going to be a situation where he's going to be just fine. He's going to make sure that nobody takes advantage of him. And that's for sure.
One thing I like is that, they're staying busy. I mean, Mike just fought, a month ago? So he's in the gym. He's staying in shape. He's focused. Mike Jr. is a student of the game. He watches old fights. He studies fights. So, all that is a great thing for a young fighter, man. Stay busy. Like Mike Tyson, when Mike Tyson first came out, he was fighting once a month. Seeing Mike, grew up with Mike, watched all his fights. Mm-hmm. And that's what I want to see with Mike Jr. He's staying busy and he on his way. He's undefeated, man. I think he's heading up to the top.
Yeah, and I just love seeing the two of them. I love father-son teams for some reason, and right now we have a lot of them moving up the ranks and being very competitive. Right. I mean, we got MRJ and Mark Sr. We got We got Carlos and Elijah Morales. We have William Jr. and William Sr.
About Tito.
We got Tito.
Jose Ocasio.
Jose Ocasio and his father, Tito Ocasio. There's like so many of these examples of just a wonderful situation where the two of them can actually benefit, the two father son, that team can benefit from each other and really feed off the energy the other one gives each other. But I thought I heard the doorbell ring, and I wonder who's at the Boxing Playhouse.
Oh wow!
You want to go check and see who's at our door? Okay, guys, just hold on for a second for us. We're like live in effect. We just talked to Michael Wiliams Jr., who's fighting tonight on the UFC Fight Pass card in Biloxi, Mississippi. You can also catch his fight live on Roy Jones Jr. Promotions. There's also an opportunity for you to possibly see a KO if it is and in Williams Jr.'s card. If it's in his wheelhouse, it could be an early night for Williams team if he's able to make it in such a brilliant way, of giving us a good KO. I'm sure that UFC Fight Pass is going to want to play that replay. So let's just to recap, we're talking to Michael Wiliams Sr. and Michael Wiliams Jr. 100 and 150%. And they were just on showing us and telling us and proving to us that they're ready for any boxer that comes their way. I mean, for one thing, they had a situation where Devin Haney called them up and was like, they have to pass on a fight. And they said it's high risk and little reward, which to me is an actual compliment. It's very complimentary to say, hey, we can't fight you because, you're high risk, but there's not much reward in it right now, which basically, if you're not like in the loop, that means they're not making enough money if they fight you. So we have to respect that. We have to respect Devin Haney for feeling that way, but we also have to take it as a compliment, because the compliment is that you're high risk. So that's telling us right there that people in the industry, people in boxing know that Michael Wiliams Jr. is someone to be weary of in the future. Don't you think?
Yeah, it's definitely something to let you know that, we know you're out there. And maybe it might make sense later down the line. Sometimes, guys, want to make as much as they can off a fight, build it. So maybe this is something that might happen a year or two down the line, which, both guys would make more money if they both continue to win.
You're absolutely right. And, the thing of it is, when you have a boxer like Devin Haney on his level telling you that, then you got a killer on your hands. Somebody like Michael Wiliams Jr. getting called saying, I can't fight you right now.
Yeah.
And that's a high elite level fighter.
As promised, Boxing Playhouse. Hey, Mike. Go this way, bro. Roy, you got to hold the phone for you.
Oh, okay.
Boxing Playhouse.
What's up, guys? What's up, Roy? How you doing?
Roy, what's happening?
How y'all doing?
Man, we good, Roy. How you doing, man?
Doing good.
Roy, I'm 3 days older than you, man. My birthday, January 13th.
Okay, you're a Capricorn, so you good then.
Y'all Capricorns drive me crazy.
1969, Roy.
Yep, that's my year. Yep.
It's the same year. So tell us, how do you feel about Wiliams Jr. being in such great company as to have someone like a Devin Haney call and say, we ain't not interested in that fight. We don't want to fight you because it's high risk and little reward.
I understand that. I like it, but the fact that they made a very smart, conscious decision, because they're right. It is a high risk and not big reward right now. So it's better to wait till that fight happens down the line. Let it build more that might make a better name, a bigger name for itself, then it happens.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. We were just talking about that could be a really great fight down the line. Tell us exactly what it is that you like about Wiliams Jr. and his abilities. Do you see yourself in Wiliams Jr., Roy?
Do I see myself what now?
Do you see yourself in Wiliams Jr.?
Yes, I do. Very talented kid, very good punching power, very quick hand speed, very charismatic, awesome kid. But look, we got to get ready to go to the ring now, so I have to let his daddy have the phone back. We got to get ready to walk. So y'all take these. Nice talking to y'all. Thank y'all again.
All right. Thanks so much,
Thanks
Roy.
so much, Roy. We appreciate it.
Hey, Mike.
Good luck to you guys. Woo!
Good luck, Mike.
Good luck. We're rooting for him. Okay, he's on his way. He's walking and ready to go. And this robe is killing it. I love it when the boxers have this fashion, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm so excited for him right now. So make sure you guys go over to Roy Jones Jr.'s official boxing page, Facebook or IG, to see Wiliams Jr. fight tonight. He's on his way to the ring right now, and as a matter of fact, we gotta find the page too, so that we're ready. So make sure you go over to Roy Jones Jr. Okay, Roy Jones Jr. IG. It's called Roy Jones Jr. Official, or Facebook's Roy Jones Jr. So you can see Michael Wiliams Jr. fighting now, and that's in Biloxi, Mississippi. Until we got about 30 more minutes. We're going to come back here, and then we're going to talk to Ty Tomlin and his father. So that is our other father-son team for tonight. Until then, we'll see you in a minute. Boxing Playhouse.